Media Group.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans with my happy and well-fed husband and podcast co-host Alan Evans.
Oh.
Had to go back for that second helping, huh?
Oh. A-train in the house. Full A-train in the house. Yeah, a little spaghetti and meat sauce tonight.
A lot of meat.
You know,
I doubled up on the meat.
oh, it was a meat lovers. And
I tried to give you all your protein, honey.
yes. And can you feel just a hint of crispness in the air?
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Just
I
a little.
usually wait and put off my first pot of chili of the fall season when the temperature dips like into the 70s. Haven't quite gotten there yet.
No.
But you said last week something about how you really wanted spaghetti and meatballs, and I had no spaghetti sauce in the house. So I went out and I made sure that will never happen again. We've got like 4 jars of spaghetti sauce now, and I used the first one to make you some spaghetti tonight.
It was very good. It's supposed to be 99 tomorrow.
Well,
so
nothing says 99 like a big steaming plate of spaghetti.
but I felt the last couple of days a little crispness.
Okay.
So I guess fall is approaching.
It is coming.
I know fall is approaching because one of the things I wanted to talk about on this podcast is football.
Yeah,
a little bit of football. How much football did you watch?
So much football. College football all weekend long.
That was fun.
It was fun. I enjoy it.
You were into it.
I very much enjoy it.
Well, give them some more. What did you enjoy? What games did you watch?
Well, I watched the Clemson Tigers. It really makes me nervous because they're coming down that hill, entering into Death Valley,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't know how they can do that without those kids falling and twisting an ankle and being out for the game. It's really a steep hill. That makes me really nervous. But I watched the Clemson Tiger game. We watched the
What was the big game?
Florida State versus Ohio. Was that Ohio State?
Florida State, Alabama.
Alabama. I can't remember. And then we watched the one with Carolina Gamecocks versus Virginia Tech.
Cox
and then
Tech.
I found out that the Gamecocks quarterback is from South Florence High School. And if I had gone to public school and not Florence Christian School, I would have gone to South Florence High School. Mm-hmm. So that made me really proud.
We all watched the Texas-Ohio State game.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was the one
we had everybody over for a cookout for Labor Day, and it just decides to, I don't know, like a typhoon? Was that a typhoon that came through? Monsoon?
However you want to say it. Yeah, it was a lot of rain. Very, very unfortunate, but we, pivoted. Alan, I bought all this chicken for Alan to grill. I was so excited for him to get out the grill. Mm-hmm. And so he had to end up baking the chicken in the oven, but it worked out fine.
You know what?
Worked out fine.
I did about 375 chicken pieces on a cookie sheet that I sprayed Pam on, a little barbecue rub sprinkle on them. 45 minutes at 375 and then baste them with the barbecue sauce. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Turned out pretty good. Not as good as grilled barbecue chicken.
But
turned out pretty
got
good.
some hamburgers and hot dogs just in case. And what happens is you get a pack of buns and a pack of buns and a pack of buns, hot dog buns and hamburger buns, and nobody touches those. So we have a lot of buns. If anybody's in need of buns, got some of those.
We've got buns. So a little bit of college football talk there, babe. This is becoming, and you know this, I'm telling our audience, and I think they know this too. A lot of our longtime good, strong, dear, sweet, clean listeners know that I'm a big football fan.
Yes.
And going into the fall here is one of my favorite times of year. Fall is great. Gets cooler. You can ride the motorcycle around a little bit more. You got football on.
Yeah, I need to get the cranky redhead out.
Yeah.
Ginger on 3 wheels, as she likes to be called. And
yeah.
My biker gang, my biker Wind Sister gang.
So I want us to do our NFL picks, talk about a little bit of the upcoming season, and give everybody your Super Bowl picks, because I know everyone's dying to know who you think.
I haven't even given it any thought.
Well, you're going to have to give it some thought on this podcast. But before we do all that, we got something or no?
Always have something.
Oh. Before we do all that, I wanted to we haven't done interesting stuff in a while.
Okay.
So I found some very interesting stuff that it just stopped me in my tracks when I saw it, and I thought to myself, Self,
save it for the podcast.
I said, Self, you have got to save this for the podcast. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So this is a segment we call Interesting Stuff. Some interesting stuff that I read over the last week, babe, was, do you pee in the shower?
I will not say I don't ever, but I have upon occasion, and that it does save a lot of water.
Okay. I'm a 50-50 shower peer, I think. I mean, if I can make it to the toilet, I'll do it there. But if I'm in a hurry, I'll just run in the shower.
I don't make it a habit, but every once in a while, it's like,
I do everything in the shower. Except, the dirty thing. But I mean, I clip my nails, shave.
Yeah.
Wash my face.
And I've literally screamed and recoiled in horror when I think there's a rat in the corner of the shower.
Wow.
Because your body hair, you pile it all up in the corner and then forget to take it out.
Sometimes I forget to take it out, and it's literally like
a rat. It's a ball of hair.
With just no tail.
Ugh.
Well, peeing in the shower may sound strange to some of our listeners, but it actually has, as you mentioned, some surprising benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you flush the toilet, did you know that you're using between 6 and 9 liters of water?
That's a lot.
Okay, how much is a liter? I'm not from good eye, mate.
Is it 3 liters like a gallon?
Well, a liter is like your big smart water bottle.
Yeah.
That's a liter.
How many liters are in a gallon? Is it
Well,
like 3?
that I don't know. I know there's 4 quarts in a gallon, but I don't know how many quarts are in a liter.
I don't feel like Googling it.
Anyway, it's a lot of water. 6 to 9 liters of water. And over the course of a year, okay, that's going to add up. By peeing in the shower once a day, just once a day, instead, a single person can save roughly 2,500 liters of water annually.
That's a lot. My mother
You got Chat GPT right here. Why don't we do a conversion? How much is 2,500 liters of water? Or I can do it on my phone, probably just as quickly.
2,500 liters.
On the Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast.
That's about 660 gallons.
660 gallons?
660.43.
Holy moly. That's a lot of water.
How many gallons in an average swimming pool?
Okay. How many gallons in an average swimming pool is the question on a Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast.
An average pool holds approximately 18 to 20,000 gallons.
Okay. Well, a lot more.
Yeah.
But you could save 600 gallons of water, enough to make a noticeable difference in conservation efforts. It's not just about water either. Toilets often cause splashback that can reach your hands, clothes, and even your face, spreading bacteria in the process.
Well, that's if you turn around and flush. The average bathtub holds between 40 to 70 gallons of water. So that's like 10 bathtubs full of water every year you could save.
In the shower, urine is immediately diluted and washed away by running water, which makes the whole process cleaner and more hygienic.
Oh.
While it may not be for everyone, this simple habit shows how small personal choices can add up to big environmental and practical benefits. Now,
so Alan's a believer.
The only thing I question a little bit would be, say right this second, we snapped our fingers and not everyone in the world uses a toilet. Hard to believe, but not all 8 billion people use a toilet. Just saying. Say 7 billion people all at one time decided to pee in the shower instead of peeing in the toilet.
Just once a day.
Once a day. Toilet water goes into the sewer. The runoff water from your sink, isn't that my understanding, that goes back into the water supply?
Don't start. You're going to make me mental. You make people mental when you start talking about that kind of stuff. So let's just leave it at that. I'm just asking
the question.
Well, Chat GPT it or Google it later.
Okay. All right.
But there's that.
Well, okay. Well, we have a whole home water filtration system.
Well, yes, we do. My mother Price used to not flush every time, because if you would like wait and go, at least if it was just TT, you'd TT a couple or 3 times before you'd flush. That would save water as well.
Would you like me to start?
No.
How come?
No.
Why?
I'd rather waste water than have that marinate all day.
Okay.
You are going to love Legacy Box. You know, becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They are the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family, because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done. And you know, a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Cosmetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their brilliant eye brightener and Stella champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaisa color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-Day Blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-Day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements. They handle the installation too. And it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-Day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to the 3dayblinds.com/sandwich.
Here's my second very interesting story that I saw, and I just said, you know what? This is podcast fodder right here. Headline: Man breaks up with girlfriend after accidentally eating the bread she was using for foot content.
Oh. He didn't know about it?
A bizarre breakup story is making waves online. A man ended his relationship after discovering that he had eaten bread his girlfriend used to film content for her
OnlyFans?
Feet Finder fans.
Oh, Feet Finder. Oh, wow.
She had been pressing her feet into slices of bread as part of custom fetish requests.
Why wouldn't she throw the bread away after she mashed her foot in it?
She's selling them, babe.
Oh.
Leaving the loaf out at home. Unaware, he made himself a sandwich. When she admitted the bread was part of her paid content, he was disgusted and said he could never look at her the same way.
Yeah.
The incident led to an immediate breakup. The story has sparked online debate. Some argue he overreacted and should have supported her side hustle.
Oh, no.
Why? While others say his reaction was justified, either way, the phrase footbread has now become an internet meme and one of the strangest breakup reasons each year. I'm showing Kelly a picture of this
Is
woman.
that her? Is that her
Yes.
actual feet? She's got great feet.
With really nice manicure, French manicure.
She's got great feet.
And she's pressing these nice feet into white bread.
So he didn't notice when he took out the bread that there were all these indentations
he
in
did.
it?
That's how she was
Oh,
busted.
that's how. Oh, I thought he ate it and then realized it.
No.
Well,
So what
there you go.
Comments?
Well, everybody's, if that's not acceptable to your partner, then y'all don't belong together. There are compromises in relationships. And if my partner comes to me and says, I don't want you selling feet pictures or feet sandwiches, then I have a problem with that. I either have to decide, is this a hill I'm going to die on? Or, I'll give up my side hustle and come up with something else. But there's man, I'm finding out so many weird people in this world, so many weird fetishes and well, just a lot of stuff. Like so many people we're finding, that are shocking. You find out they're addicted to porn and stuff, and it's just bad.
I knew a guy who had a girlfriend. This is a long time ago. He had a girlfriend and she would pose for Giantess magazines.
What does that mean? What is Giantess?
Now, she was this little thing. She was only, I don't know, 5'5".
What is Giantess?
You set up props.
Oh, to make you look bigger.
Yeah. Like a little city.
Okay.
And then some dudes are really into this. The camera is shot from the little city's perspective. So you're shooting up.
So she looks like the attack of a 100-foot woman.
She looks like Godzilla, but she's dressed in like
sexy stuff.
A nurse's uniform or a I don't know, negligee.
See, and how do you know, at what point in life you realize that turns you on to see little cities with big, can I say titties? I don't know if I can on a podcast.
Well, you can, but
I can't say it on the radio.
You need to change your voice.
I can't say that on the radio.
Can you change your voice and do it, please?
I'm not. It just rhymed, so I went for it.
Please, just for me, please. Just say little cities.
That's the hill I'm going to die on.
Please, babe. I'd please just little cities and big titties.
Little cities and big titties. Okay.
No.
Why'd you make me do it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Because it's just so silly.
It is. It's completely ridiculous.
Goodness.
Completely. But I just don't know at what point in life you realize that's a turn
great.
on.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. That turns me on, you saying that.
I'm just trying to think of anything that I thought, I don't know of anything weird, but maybe something that turns me on other people would think is weird. I don't know.
Golf glove?
Oh, yeah. I love a guy.
It's kind of strange.
I think a man in a golf outfit is super cute. But I don't say, hey, put on the golf glove and come to bed. I don't do that.
But can you tell me one time, like, if I wore 2 golf gloves, that would be even better?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I was like, I don't even have a right-handed golf glove.
That was a joke. But I love golf outfits. And I think a man just with a golf glove, I think it's sexy. But I don't incorporate that into my routine. And I don't solicit men with pictures of their hands in golf gloves. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it's a fetish.
No.
I just think it's hot. I think a man driving a truck wearing a baseball hat is also very hot.
Done that.
I know. I think it's hot, but I just don't
times.
think that's weird. Maybe somebody thinks it is. I don't know.
Speaking of golf clothing, shout out to Kelly. She got me for, is it Father's Day? Birthday. Sorry. She got me for my recent birthday a couple of golf shirts. I wanted a couple of new golf shirts because my others were kind of wore out. She went to Walmart, and found a really nice golf shirt. It's a Ben Hogan brand, which is fine. Fits good, looks good. It's navy.
Ben Hogan was a very famous golfer.
True dat.
So I figured that was okay if it had his stamp of approval on it.
It has little designs on it, and Dylan says that is his favorite shirt of mine that I have.
How about that?
And every time I wear it, he goes, "Dad, I just really love that shirt." He even said the other day, "This is our 12-year-old." He said, "Dad."
Almost 13.
Yeah, almost 13. He said, "You look really good in that shirt."
How about it? I'm telling you, Walmart, they figured it out. golf is really taking off among young people because of YouTube and the Live tournament, and they're making it kind of like rock and roll and, you know, appealing to younger kids. And Walmart saw that and said, let's go for it. And they have so many golf shirts. It's really crazy. So anyway, I'm glad it worked out.
Oh, it's great.
I could go to the really expensive golf store, but I'm like, why would I do that? I can buy 4 shirts for the price of one.
Oh, and while we're just real quick on the subject of golf, shout out to one of our listeners and friends of the podcast. She's been to a few of our events. I know at Oak. We have met her, Cindy. Cindy lives in Grapevine. She sent me a picture today. Her and her husband ran into Bryson DeChambeau just walking around downtown Grapevine with his girlfriend.
Wow,
he has a girlfriend. Yeah,
well,
I'm not gonna out him. I mean, this might be.
Why is that?
Well,
outing?
I don't know.
Everybody knows he has a girlfriend.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I just don't know who she is.
She said I forget her name, and even if I knew her name,
I'm sure she's
I'd say her
beautiful.
name. I'm sure she is, but she said she's a pro golfer. So yeah, she said
probably a little Google could figure that out. Keep talking.
She said she talked to Bryson and his girlfriend for 30 minutes. They just everything. She said, you know, he's so nice. He you know, they were just talking and having a good time. They were just walking around downtown Grapevine. I thought that was really cool.
He's rumored to be dating Lilia Schneider.
That's not the name. That's not the name.
A golfer from Marian University.
Well, maybe. That doesn't sound like the name she said.
Well, though. Lilia. That's
okay.
Who he's rumored
okay, maybe
to be
that was
dating.
the name. Maybe that was the name.
In September 2022, he and his then girlfriend, Hunter Nugent, confirmed they were no longer together.
She told me the name.
Well, that's me outing.
Well, that's on. No.
That's not who he said? Or she said?
All
right, anyway.
Hunter Nugent.
That's his. Oh, is he back together with her? Because that was the
all
one
I
they
know
broke
is
up with.
Dude was spotted in Grapevine with Hunter
They're back
Nugent.
together then, because that was his ex-girlfriend. Well, there you go.
There you
Look
go.
at you scooping.
Breaking it, scooping it on a Sandwich That's 11 podcast. Thank you, Cindy, one of our listeners on the street.
Cindy's probably like, why did you bust me?
Boots on the ground.
Well, see,
in Grapevine.
I was responsible partly for outing it. I'm sorry, Cindy.
Well, it's online. I mean,
no, that's his ex-girlfriend. They said the other girl is his current girlfriend as of 2024.
Hey, dude's single. Maybe he has 2 girlfriends.
Maybe he just went back to his ex. A lot of people do that. You know, as Alan said, we're just hanging on for fall. We are winding down these last few days of summer. But one thing I know for sure, no matter the season, Thrive Cosmetics is always part of my makeup routine because my goal every day, 365 days a year, is to at least look like I am awake. And with Thrive, mission accomplished. A swipe of their brilliant eye brightener in the Stella Champagne shade in the corner of my eyes and a little along my lid, the waterline across the brow bone. Boom. My eyes pop open and I look like I got a full 8 hours. Thrive's Brilliant Eye Brightener comes in 34 shades. It's easy to blend with just your fingertip. And there are some gorgeous shades for fall like Anise. It's a warm bronze shimmer. Or Muna. It's a mauvey taupe. Or taupe, I should say. So easy to create a smoky eye with those. Add the Liquish Lash Extensions Mascara, which is a fan favorite. Over 40,000 5-star reviews. You've got the look of long, lush lash extensions without the price, without the damage, and without the clumping or smudging. It comes off at the end of the day with just warm water. And what makes me love Thrive Cosmetics even more, every purchase you make helps someone else thrive. And so far, they've donated over $150 million in products and cash to more than 600 giving partners. That's beauty with a real purpose.
Maximize your look with minimal effort. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% offer off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. I had a listener email me the other day, and she said she very much enjoyed the Cowboys Netflix documentary, which we talked about a lot. Actually watched it again with my parents.
Oh, I thought you were saying a third time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I knew you watched it the second time.
I went over to my parents to do, I jokingly call it a welfare check, just to check on my parents, see how they're doing. And we usually watch something on Netflix, have some lunch or something. And I said, you got to watch this documentary. It's amazing, you know? So we watched the first episode, my mom and dad and me. And then my dad says, I'm good for another second episode. looking at them both. I'm like, we don't have to watch this whole thing. My dad's like, no, I'm good for one more. Well, it goes on, and we watched the entire thing.
All 8 episodes in one sitting.
Yes, in one sitting.
That's almost 8 hours.
And that night, I had the biggest headache because I don't sit there and watch things that long, But it was fun. So I guess what I'm saying is, I thought I gave a good review on that. We gave a good review on that. We also talked about a while back. She said, the listener who emailed me, she said, I really enjoyed the documentary about Black Hawk Down. That's the one I said I just could not believe what those guys did.
Yeah.
That brought me to tears, And there were a couple of others that we've watched and had rave reviews on.
We like the one about the girl that was missing on the cruise ship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of that one right now.
Yeah.
Amy something is missing, or somebody's missing.
Vanished into thin air. Yeah. Well, Kelly and I just finished one. I think you gotta watch.
And it's only 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half roughly.
Yeah.
Unknown number.
Sorry, babe.
Alan doesn't have it pulled up.
I did, but I can't see anything.
What's your glasses
Unknown number, the high school catfish. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Unknown number, the high school catfish. This will blow your mind.
It will. Now,
blow your mind.
Let me tell you, going into it, I was familiar with it because it made the news a year or so ago. So I knew the story going in. But seeing it play out in the even if you know the story, you still need to watch it. It's only an hour and a half roughly, like I said, but it's so fascinating how it played out. This high school girl and her boyfriend start getting all these anonymous texts from an unknown number and just tormenting
for 2 years,
tormenting these children, and not just them, but other kids were, being blamed, fingers pointing. They had to finally get the FBI involved to track down who done it. And then the who done it's a big jaw dropper. So anyway, we highly recommend that one too.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
It's one sitting. It's an hour and a half.
And I'll tell you what else I recommend. I don't know. I can't remember where I talk about what, because I have another podcast and a nationally syndicated radio show.
Done.
But Alan has watched a little bit of it with me. Leanne Morgan, who is a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
She's so funny.
That's funny.
She talks a lot about, just being an aging parent, woman going through menopause and things like that. She got together with Chuck Lorre, the man behind 2.5 Men. I think we did talk about this a little bit. The man
Not on here.
Okay. The man behind 2.5 Men. And he, she said, over these years, I've had all these opportunities to do pilots and nothing ever got off the ground. Then Chuck Lorre flew out to see her at her home and met her family and said, I want to work with you. And the result is this series on Netflix called Leanne. And it, seriously, when people say, I laughed out loud, it was so funny, I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Nobody ever laughs out loud. That is an exaggeration. I am telling y'all, I laughed out loud at this show. Alan's sitting there. I said, we have to watch it, Alan, because we're going to interview Leanne Morgan. I said, I at least need to watch 2 or 3 episodes of this. It's only like 10 episodes the first season. They're hoping for a season 2. They haven't gotten word yet. But I said, I have to watch at least 2 or 3 episodes so I can, that's a polite thing to do when you're interviewing a guest, to be familiar with what they're doing. So Alan's over there on his phone, kind of curled up in his chair. And I think he's not really watching. And then I hear, I'm like, oh, you like that one, huh? He's like, that was a good one. And then a few minutes later, he's laughing out loud.
It was the dad.
He was chuckling at the dad in the show.
He's funny.
Very funny. And the mom, I'm telling y'all, the only thing that bothers me, and I'll, I'm not just this, oh my God, it's the best thing ever on TV.
Yeah.
The woman that plays the sister.
Yeah.
She used to be on Third Rock from the Sun. She's that very tall woman that used to be on Third Rock from the Sun.
Blonde.
Every line she delivers, every word that comes out of her mouth, she sneers and makes this face, and she talks like this. And it's like,
Rhonda?
Dial it back. Yeah, dial it back a little bit. It's that face she makes every line she delivers. That bothered me. But, over the course of 10 episodes, I'm like, certainly Chuck Lorre or somebody's going to say something to her eventually. And I feel like Leanne's children were miscast. I think those were, especially the daughter, was just miscast. But other than that, I was laughing out loud. And when the final episode aired and it was over, I'm like, oh, I'm so sad it's over. So anyway, if you haven't watched Leanne, it's 10 episodes. just really great.
It's a cute show.
Very cute.
I think it's funny. And the lines they all have it's well written, I guess.
A bunch of stand-up comedians involved in it.
It's
just
really
funny actors. Tim Daly is in it. He plays Leanne's love interest, and it's just such a fun show. So if you're looking for something really good to watch, that's my recommendation.
I never noticed her face, but once Kelly told me and I started watching closely, once you see it, then you can't unsee it.
That
and then you
sneer.
notice, oh my gosh, she's doing it all the time.
You got any coffee? You want to go get something to eat? I mean, it doesn't matter what it is.
You know what's interesting?
Sneering.
You know what's interesting? That's the same voice you use when you're referring to me.
Yeah, that's my universal. But that sounded just like her, didn't it? Be honest.
But does that sound like me? You used that voice just the other day.
Yes.
I forgot what happened, but you remember because I said, "Do I sound like that?"
Yeah, you do.
What did you say?
I have no recollection of that conversation. You're remembering a conversation I have no recollection of. You can't scroll your phone for more than 30 seconds without seeing somebody talking about GLP-1s. Maybe you've been close to trying them, but you're not a needle person, or maybe you're looking for a natural alternative. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast sponsor, Veracity. Their Metabolism Ignite, it's a natural plant-based GLP-1 alternative that is doctor recommended and clinically proven to help reduce hunger. Just 2 capsules with breakfast every morning. It's all you need. And one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't thinking about food all day. That food noise you always are constantly battling. Metabolism Ignite has no allergens, no caffeine, no negative side effects, and we love that. It's shown to reduce hunger by 85% and clinically proven to help lose an average of 9 pounds in 90 days. We really love that. Look, this stuff is sold out 10 times for a reason. So before it sells out again, make the switch to GLP-1s the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use sandwich for up to 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off. Make sure you use our promo code SANDWICH so they know we sent you. I think everybody's had that moment where they say, I should start my own business. Now, maybe you've got an amazing hot sauce recipe, or you've gotten really great at making candles or jewelry, and all your friends keep telling you you should sell that stuff. Well, what's stopping you? If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. When your first customer is ready to buy, Shopify Checkout helps more people actually complete the purchase. And when they come back, their information's already saved. So checkout is quick and easy. One tap and they're done. Shopify handles all the technical stuff too, the setup and checkout, so you can spend your time growing your business and doing what you actually love. It's no wonder Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started like yours. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business, so go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/sandwich. That's shopify.com/sandwich. One more time, shopify.com/sandwich. Now that I've reached a certain age, I realize how much my sleep affects me and everybody around me. It affects my energy, my mood, my patience. And I've also learned that I don't need to waste a lot on fancy sleep gadgets, because one of the best things I've done is upgrade to Boll and Branch sheets. I noticed the difference from night one. They are incredibly soft, so breathable. It's because Boll and Branch's sheets are made with 100% organic cotton that's woven specifically for airflow. Now I don't wake up feeling hot with sheets sticking to my legs anymore. My sheets keep me cool and comfortable all night long. And they've actually gotten softer with every wash. They even did a survey of their customers. 94% of them said the same thing. I love my Boll and Branch sheets, and honestly, I can't imagine ever going back to any other bedding. Sleep cooler this summer with Boll and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bollandbranch.com/sandwich with code SANDWICH. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com/sandwich. Code SANDWICH to take 20% off. bollandbranch.com/sandwich, code SANDWICH. Exclusions apply. But I will also tell you this. I binge watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I think there's a new episode I need to catch up on.
Is that the one that's real dark?
Yeah, there's a lot
and
of
real
scenes.
quiet,
It
and
bothers,
everyone's always crying? Is that the one?
Yes, it bothers Alan a lot, the darkness.
I can't see anything.
I did question some of the cinematography choices, because
it's darker than freaking Batman.
They would be on the
you
beach.
Can't see it.
They would be on the beach, and they're supposed to be like up in New England, but they actually filmed it on the beaches in North Carolina. And they would be filming on the beach at night with no light. And these people are walking around. I'm like, how did they even film anything out there? Is there an extension cord for a light? But yeah, so I binged it to catch up with my daughter because there's only like 3 episodes left at that point. So I binged almost 3 full seasons. And everybody's like, Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah, Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah. And I'm going to tell you what, I am on a boat almost by myself, but I am still Team Jeremiah, even after all that. And when I told Emmy Kelly that, she got really upset with me because they, at that age, 18, they take the stuff very literal. And but I just thought that I'm Team Jeremiah. And if you want to debate me on it, you can slide into my DMs. But that boy that plays Jeremiah, his name is Gavin. He's actually from this area. He went to Lovejoy.
Oh.
And Emma Kelly said she found out that she and Gavin shared the same math teacher. Gavin's a little older. He just turned 26.
Okay.
Got married last year. He's such a cutie patootie. But he's getting all these death threats.
Why?
Because people are Team Conrad and not Team Jeremiah.
Gosh.
I know. It's crazy. People take stuff way too seriously. But I'm Team Jeremiah, and y'all can argue with me all day.
Sorry, guys. I don't have a review on that one because, like I said,
it's dark.
I can tell it's probably not a series that was targeted to me.
No, it's a young romance.
Yeah,
kind of
it looked like a soap opera to me.
It is, and I watched it so I could, have something to talk to Emma Kelly about. But that backfired because I'm not Team Conrad.
And then I couldn't see it. So then once I started to really focus on what was happening, everyone was talking really like this.
Well,
everyone was talking
it's very intense,
very quiet. And then all of a sudden there would be people sobbing on the screen. And I'm like, what is happening?
Lots of breakups and heartache.
Okay.
Lots of that.
So you want to bring it home for Jerome with our NFL picks, babe?
All right. I've got some stuff I'll save for next podcast.
Okay.
I always like having stuff in my back pocket.
Just real quick, and we're not a sports podcast, but we talk a little bit about it because Kelly and I are football fans. We're golf
seasons,
fans.
You are. It gets to be a little much.
We like the Rangers. We like the Mavericks.
We haven't really been talking about the Rangers, though, because they haven't had a great season.
Rangers are trying here at the end to make the wild card, but it's going to be tight. We like the Stars too. Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars.
We're home. We're
if they're playing, if they're playing well, we keep
right.
up.
I'm very proud to admit I jump on a bandwagon. I want the home team to win.
Yes,
that's me.
Now your Dallas Cowboys are a little bit different animal because
they're heartbreakers.
Well, they're heartbreakers. Well documented on this podcast. My feelings about the Cowboys and how they haven't won squat in 30 years, and I'm living in the 90s, and I am. The music was better. The food was better. The clothing was better. The cars were better. And your Dallas Cowboys were better. Okay? Yeah. They were. They just were. Can remember distinctly sitting on the edge of my dad's bed. My dad was laying on his stomach, so I got my legs hanging off the bed, and he's laying on his stomach with his head down towards the end of the bed, and we're watching on his little 13-inch color TV in his bedroom. We're watching Monday Night Football, Roger Staubach, Drew Pearson, Tony Dorsett.
Good memories.
So since I was knee-high to a frookin' grasshopper, I've pulled for this sorry team. Okay? So we're going to give our picks. Now, before we give our picks, just real quick, the Cowboys traded away. This happened right after I think we did our last podcast. They traded away their best player, essentially, on defense. His name's Micah Parsons. Not going to go into all the drama and all the detail. Just know, right before the season starts, Jerry decides to trade away Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. Parsons was in a contract dispute, and it got,
like Jerry was with Emmitt Smith back in the day.
With Emmitt Smith, you name the player. He's been in
and as Jerry said, I'll outweigh anybody, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, it backfired.
I got a high tolerance for ambiguity. Boss Man George? So anyway.
I got a high tolerance for ambiguity. Leanne's sister?
Yeah, good call. So they trade away Micah Parsons to the Packers. Micah Parsons now plays for the Packers. Okay, he's gone. All
right. You said all that to say what?
That we weren't any good with Micah Parsons, who was our best player. Now we don't have him.
Well, maybe we got a new coach. Maybe this will be a surprising season. Now, the past few years I've come on here, no matter what, I'm like pro Cowboy, yay, sis boom ba. But I'm tired of that.
Well, the coach.
So I'm not coming in predicting this is our year for the Super Bowl. I'm not going to do it. And maybe that'll be reverse psychology.
So the coach of the Cowboys, for those of you who don't know, is this cat named Marty Schottenheimer.
I don't care.
His dad, that was his dad, Marty Schottenheimer. The coach is Brian Schottenheimer.
All right. This doesn't matter though.
Never coached a game, head coach in the NFL ever.
Did he coach in college?
He's been in the league 25 years.
Did he coach college?
I think he has coached some college.
Well,
not as a head coach.
So
not as a head
never.
coach.
Well,
No.
they're taking a shot. Somebody's got to do it.
Okay, give me your prediction on the Cowboys' number of wins and losses.
How many games are there?
There's 17 games.
All right, so I'm gonna go 17 games.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be optimistic. I'll say 7 wins.
So you like 7 and 10.
Yeah, that's optimistic, I think.
Yeah. I'm kind of right there with you, babe. I'm going 6 and 11. You're going 7 and 10. I'm going 6 and 11. I think that's realistic. Vegas has them at 7.5. The over and under 7.5. So Vegas.
So I was right with Vegas.
Well, Vegas thinks they're going to win about 7 games.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm just like Vegas.
They think they're going to win 7 or 8 games, but that was before Parsons got traded. So I don't know.
I'll still stick with that.
I don't know how many games Parsons is worth, but
I told you last year I really like that Josh Allen. So I am hoping that
yeah, give me your Super Bowl
Bills
picks.
do really well. But then I watched that quarterback Netflix documentary season 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we followed along Joe Burrow.
He's great.
He's really great.
Oh,
he's
he's
with
great.
the Bengals.
Yes.
And then we followed the guy from was it the Rams or the Chargers?
He was with the Rams, and then he went to the Lions.
Oh, he's at the Lions
Goff.
now. I liked him a lot. Goff.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him a lot. And then we followed Kirk Cousins. Who got demoted from the Atlanta Falcons.
He got hurt.
He got hurt and got demoted. So it was really sad.
This was last year.
But yeah, it was season 2 and it followed their journeys last year.
Yeah, very interesting.
So I really like all of them too. So this year I would like to say I would like Josh Allen to go up against, Goff or Burrow. I'm going to go with Joe Burrow.
It can't be Burrow because
Why?
they're both AFC. So.
Oh, darn it. Then I have to go against Goff.
Okay, so you like Bills v. Lions.
Okay.
That's your Super Bowl.
Yes, because I like their quarterbacks.
Okay.
They're very nice. I wish I could be Joe Burrow, but I can't because I've already picked Josh Allen.
Okay. I like the Bills too. I think the Ravens are a big, bad ass team. They're just good. And I don't know how good the Chefs are going to be this year. I know the Chefs are the Chefs.
I don't think it's going to be their year.
I don't know if it's going to be their year.
I think they've peaked.
The Bills are going to be tough, but I think it's a Bills-Ravens AFC championship, but I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens in the AFC. And in the NFC, I'm just going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say the Packers. Give me the Packers. I think the Packers picking up Parsons. The Packers had a bad year last year. I think they want it this year bad.
All right, we'll see.
I think they want it this year
there's
bad.
Also, people predicting that Taylor Swift will be the Super Bowl halftime performer because, for a lot of reasons, she has single-handedly pumped probably $1 billion into the NFL. Just getting more people, more eyes on the game, girls getting interested in the sports. So maybe that'll be her year for that.
Okay, and then last pick we're going to do, babe. I'd like us to do this once a week if we can and just keep track. And
Lord.
We won't pick against the spread. We'll just pick the winner.
Okay.
Just the Cowboys. We're not going to pick the entire NFL.
We should do every week then if we're going to do it every week.
Yeah, I'd like to do it every week.
But it's just the Cowboys.
But just the Cowboys. Yeah, it'd take us too long to do the whole NFL.
Right.
So Cowboys at Eagles on Thursday night. It's the opener.
The Eagles. I hate to say it.
You like the Eagles?
Well, they got home field advantage.
You want to try a score or you just pick the winner?
Oh, is that? Oh,
you don't have to. You don't have to.
It's so hard.
No, okay, then forget it.
This is why I don't do fantasy football.
Forget it. We'll just
I'm going to say the score is going to be, let's see, a touchdown is worth 6 or 7. I'll say 24
okay.
to 7.
Okay, that's fine. This isn't too scientific. It's just for fun. But
you know what? Give me a minute. You put me on the spot, and I had to think about it.
Give me the Eagles. I hate to say it, guys, but the Eagles are the defending champs at home, unveiling the banner. Thursday night, season opener. There is no way the Cowboys go in there and get a win. There's no freaking way. 34-10. Fly, Eagles, fly. I hate to say it, but that's what's going to happen.
Well, we'll see.
I pick with my head, not with my heart.
My heart would want the Cowboys to win.
My heart wants the Cowboys to win bad.
Disappointed.
My heart wants the Cowboys to win bad.
I know. It's hard being disappointed, and it's hard. I mean, I just feel like as the city, it just seems to be a heaviness. Nobody
in sports, yes.
Yeah, just a big heaviness around the Cowboys. Who's excited? I don't know. We have one of our friends, David, is like, are we going to all try to get together and watch a game? And it's like, I guess. Well, I'll try to do it. Yay.
And I always say, I'm out. There's no way I'm going to. I'm like, it's like watching it. I can't not watch the train wreck. Like, I can't just not know what's going on. This is the only thing I have like real FOMO on. Like, if Sunday goes by and I didn't watch the Cowboys, I've been doing that ever since I was a kid. How can I just, as bad as I want to say I'm out and just turn my back and never watch another Cowboys game, I just can't do it. Why can't I do it?
Because you're true blue fan.
Yeah. Trapped in the 90s.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe this will be a good year. We'll see. I'm just not I'm not going to go all out there like I usually do.
Nothing wrong with the Spin Doctors. There's nothing wrong with Nirvana, Soundgarden. Nothing wrong with 90s music.
Who said there was? Who's debating you on that?
Nobody's debating me.
All right, I got to go clean up some spaghetti.
Okay, babe, this was fun. Man, we talked about all kinds of cool stuff.
I feel sad now.
Why do you feel sad?
Because we talked about the Cowboys, and it's just sad. I'd rather go out on talking about Leanne.
Well,
and encouraging people to go watch that instead of football.
Hey, no, okay. Well, to make it a positive, everybody starts the season 0-0.
That's right.
Everyone right now has a chance to win the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Right now. Okay. Love you desperately.
I love you.
Love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all.
A lot of good stuff on Netflix. Check out those documentaries that Kelly and I mentioned. They're pretty good.
And Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne, and then the catfishing texting story. Unknown number. Really good. And I love, you know what? I love the Dallas Cowboys desperately. I do.
Are you going to cry?
No, I was talking like Pastor Sam. And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.